Hello?
Good morning.
Yes, good morning and welcome to my class. How are you?
Oh, fine, thank you.
Oh, that's good. You are fine. I'm Teacher Jill. How can I call you?
My name is Yoshio Kitamura. Please call me Yoshi or Yoshi-san.
Okay, hi Yoshi-san. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So,
Thank you.
could you call me back again? Because I can't see your figures. Sometimes my machine this phenomenon.
Yeah, my Skype. Okay, I'll call you again.
Okay, I'll wait.
Thank you. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, can you see me?
Maybe. Not yet, but maybe it's, well, I know.
Oh, okay, why? How about now?
Okay, I can see your fears. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's good to know. No worries. Thank you for telling me. Okay, so you can see me. And how are you? What day is today?
I'm already retired person, so every day is my like a Sunday. So and there is not so special days. So maybe in the evening I go to my favorite sushi bar and drinking.
Drinking. Okay, you like drinking with
Yes,
friends.
very much.
Yeah, with friends. Oh, do you drink those wine? Wine from...
Every kind of alcoholic beverage I like, but most best beverage in alcohol is beers. And
beer.
next, sometimes I Japanese shochu or whiskey, and also sake.
Sake, rice wine.
Yeah, sometimes red wine I drink.
Okay. Well, in my case, because I can't drink. I'm not good at drinking. Yeah, so I don't drink because I'm not good. But anyway, men. Yeah, I think men are good at drinking.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So, you're welcome. Anyway, what do you do for fun in your free time?
Every day I have a free time, so but I'm lucky I have a lot of things to do. So English is one of my hobbies. So I like to travel abroad. So so far I went to the foreign countries over more 30 times. So that's why I need speaking English conversation ability. So and other hobbies, I like to read a novel, and also I like to writing. So and listening music and playing some kind of game and browse of the internet. So,
wow, I guess you have plenty of time.
Yeah, yes.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Are you, may I know how long you've been studying English in PI?
Maybe almost 7 years.
Oh, wow, that's very long. That's why you have a good speaking skills.
Thank you.
Oh, that's quite long. How old are you when you start learning English?
In Japan, we starting the junior high school. So, but recently they start 5 grades of the elementary school. But for my age, I'm starting just junior high school. But honestly speaking, when I was my days in school, so I don't like the English.
Yeah, because you're still young back then.
Yes, I have a lot of things to do. But sometimes around 30, so I go to the lot of countries, so visit, so and I deep realize I need English, so and I starting the authentic studying for English.
Oh, so that pushes you, that motivates you to learn because you have visited other countries.
Yes, sir. Motivation is very important. So the good incentive. So
yes, because motivation will awaken your interest.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so when you were young, you're not interested. What are your interests when you were young?
Also, when I was young, so my hobby is writing. So you know, so and I want to the novelist. So
Novelist.
and when I was young, so every day I write something.
So you are kind of explorer, adventurer. You like to adventure.
Yeah.
Okay, you like adventure. Anyway, so if you rate your improvement from 1 to 10, what would it be?
I want to be a professor in university. So when I know the lot of professions, so but the university professor is excellent job, but it's so much difficult. If many of the smart person aims be a professor, but most of them failed, and it's almost perfect fail. So because they don't have the stable life. So if they fail the professor, if they get the seat of the professor, it's so much good position. So because when I go to the university, so the professor come the university anytime. They make it, and they have their rooms and doing very free. So they only teach for students to the 3 or 4 hours in the week. So it's other times they do what he likes. So it's a very good profession for me.
Yeah. And I think if you're a professor, you should improve 100%.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and let's talk about your learning English. So you learned English for 7 years. So did you learn English 80%? Did you improve 80%? 90%? How much percent?
I don't aim anymore. So recently, I'm so much aged person. So I don't want to perfect English. I don't want to precise pronunciation. And I don't care if I make a mistake grammar. So I think the English is just tool of communication. If I communicate each other, it's okay. I'm satisfied with my broken English.
Yes, as long as you express what's on your mind. Yeah, simple English mode of communication.
Yes, it's important. So English sake, so that I have a good time to talk with young generation like you. So the Japanese aged people don't have so much opportunity to talk with Japanese young generation. So but for the English, I have a good opportunity to talk with young, beautiful girls.
Okay, thank you for that. Well, yeah, to practice. Yes, practice is important. So you are practicing. Okay, so anyway, so let's talk about, was there a time you were able to use English for foreigners in Japan?
In Japan, we have a pretty good opportunity. So I have a English friend. So sometimes drink together and go to the karaoke bars with him. So and my city has satellite universities from the Michigan, United States. So and there's many foreigners, young generation. Sometimes I talk with them. So and after retirement, I belong to some volunteer groups that is teaching Japanese for foreigners. So it's a very convenient language using sometimes English, so teaching through the Japanese.
Yeah, vice versa. You help me. You're helping me to learn Japanese too.
Yes, and I admire your country's children. Even the elementary boys can understand some English. So I admire your country's children's ability. So
thank
English,
you. Yeah, because children here are watching video, YouTube. Do you watch YouTube?
Sometimes I sometimes up some program to YouTube.
Yeah, so what you usually watch in YouTube?
It's I don't want to show my YouTube.
Oh,
so
no worries. Because me, I watch mukbang challenge.
Okay.
Do you know that? It's eating food.
I don't know. What kind of program is that?
It's a challenge. It's a challenge. You need to eat many food. In 1 hour, you need to eat many food. Can you eat many food?
I know that kind of program, but kind of stupid program.
Yeah. Sometimes, they look like a stupid person, but so for me, I can't do that challenge. But are you the king of food?
Okay, understand.
Are you the king of food? Do you have a good appetite?
So good appetite, but I don't like to see any other people seeing of eating. So.
Okay. Okay, it's not your taste.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, do you watch movies, those English movies?
Yes, I like to see the movies. But recently, I don't have so much time to see the movies. Movies take a long time, so the
Yes.
minimum the 2 hours. So, and recently I watch the dramas. Drama is more short, and every day it's
Yes.
different stories. So I like to see the dramas than the movie recently.
Okay, Japanese drama. Well, here too, we use drama than movies.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, but I watch Marvel.
Mm.
Yeah, Marvel. Okay, so let's talk about technology like YouTube. What else? Phone, computer. Today's generation, we're using technology, right?
Yeah.
So is technology an important part of our life, our daily life?
Of course.
So can you compare before without technology and now with using technology?
Of course, nowadays it's so much convenient by modern technologies. So they help me a lot of things, but sometimes I lose something. So by the cell phone or television and game machines. So when I was young, so the Japanese society they were very poor, but all people helping each other. So and they enjoying the communicate neighborhood
Yes.
peace a person. So and I play the neighborhood
Yes,
children
me
outside.
too. Yeah.
So, and at that time, I learned a lot of things, rule of society, and of course we have bullies. So but bully or fight. So but also we learn from everything. So but recently the young generation for to see my grandchild. So after even the elementary schools, after school they go to the cram school. So and just studying and come back to their home. They do a television game. So and it's each person, each children are very isolated, separated.
Yes.
So
Yes.
and they don't have an opportunity to talk among the same generation. So it's a big problem. So
Yes.
and recently technology is too much for me.
Yes, too much. It's getting too much.
Yeah.
Especially for teenagers and kids.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So I agree with you. They are isolated because, yeah, they are focused on their phones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they don't try. They don't have the opportunity to learn how to communicate other people.
Yeah.
So their action is very extremely one. So in Japan, one of the program is bully the classmate. So it's very not fight. So that just psychological bullying.
Yes.
So and to make a relationship, their class is very difficult compared with my days in elementary school. So
Me too.
and it's very complicated, and their mind is very delicate and fragile. So
Yes, fragile.
yeah, it's sad for
It's sad. Yeah, because we are advanced in technology, but the psychological effect is bad.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so they don't socialize. They don't have neighborhood friends. How can I call them? Your grandchildren, your grandkids don't have neighbor friends.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, because of technology. Okay. How old are they? How many are they?
I have three grandchild, so
Good.
and most everyone is this year he entered the university. So and secondary one is girls, and she's a high school student. So maybe next year she also challenging the entrance examination. So most younger one is grandson, so he's elementary school, sixth grade of elementary school. So.
That's good to know. You have 3 grandchildren. Most of my students only have 2. Yeah, so it's my first time. Oh, that's good. They have 3 kids. Okay.
No kids. So my grandson, granddaughter. So I have a 2 child.
Oh, yeah, 2 child and
2 child and 3 grandchild.
Okay, 2 child and 3 grandchild.
Yes, and I talk about my grandchild. So the most elderly one is enter the university. So.
Yeah. Okay. The 2 girls and one, the youngest, is a boy.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So that's good. Anyway, what do you think will happen if there are what will happen if there are many kids in Japan?
Recently, completely changed because the corona disaster. So they restrict his movement. So then, my granddaughter is unhappy time. So they don't go to the school trip. So the school trip is a very highlight scene for the school life. But
Yes.
She give up, go to the school trip for the coronavirus. So,
Yeah, it's too risky to join.
yeah, yes, yeah.
That is the most, exciting part. School trip.
Yeah, yes.
The most exciting.
Yes.
Okay.
That makes a lot of memories. So when I make a reunion party, so we are talk about a lot of things about
Yes.
school trip. So but my granddaughter lose that kind of good opportunity. So
Yes.
under the corona disaster. So.
Okay. So the numbers of COVID positive are still increasing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
recently we a little improved for our conduct. So even there's many new patients, but our policy is definitely with corona. And our government don't have any regulation, so just leave individual responsibility. So
yes.
and
So the only thing.
this Golden Week have a crowd of people any
Yeah.
place, so that's good. So we can't we don't control the economic activity anymore. So.
But the only thing we can do now is to be careful.
Yes. Each person in Japan, we have a very good custom to wearing the mask naturally.
Oh,
So
good.
And when we go out, almost 19% of persons wearing the mask. So, and they are conscious for the social distance.
Social distance, yeah, that's the very important thing, social distance.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, some people here are stubborn,
Yeah.
hard-headed. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So do you see some stubborn Japanese who don't keep social distance?
Of course, sometimes the exception person, so of course. And but Japan is a good tradition, so to make a total harmony for all society. So not so much big problem. So yeah.
So people are cooperating and well disciplined.
Yes. Good discipline.
Oh,
yeah.
Good. Yes, it's very important.
Yeah.
Good discipline.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, obeying the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope that we here are also like that.
Yeah.
I hope. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing about everything in your life today.
Thank you.
Yeah, and nice to meet you.
Nice
and
to meet
stay
you too.
safe. Thank you. Stay safe and goodbye. See you next time.
See you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.